Guys, you're welcome to this video. Today I'll be talking about cultism. What is a cult? A cult is a group of people united by radical ideology about something or someone. This ideology often leads them to act in ways that defy logic or common sense. A cult typically demands a religious-like devotion to its belief system and strongly discourages questioning or critical thinking. To put it simply, all religion started as a cult. It's also worth noting, however, that not all cults are inherently evil. When most people think of cults, they imagine a dangerous, fearless organization. I mean, innocent people. Cults aren't always like that. Cults are often centered around excessive admiration for a person or thing. For example, look at the community built around Apple products. If you talk to a typical Apple consumer and ask them why they choose the product they choose, they might struggle to give you a logical reason, especially when there are often cheaper and better alternatives available. They still buy them, not because they need to, but because they want to. A cult creates this kind of compulsive feeling, an almost irrational desire to follow or own something. From this, it's not hard to identify individuals or groups with cult-like communities, such as fans of Donald Trump, Elon Musk, certain football clubs, or even certain Nigerian pastors. Cults often create a sharp contrast between the views of the followers and those outside the group. So now I'll be teaching you how to start a cult. Here's the trick. You have to start small. You draw in a few people, maybe 3, 4, 5 people, that will help them spread your ideology or claim. If you are charismatic, this will be very easy for you. But if not, you have to focus on building a relationship with these first 3 people, or 4, or 2, or 1, depending. I don't know, it's you that have your cult. To establish your cult, your second step you have to take now is you make a bold claim about something, perhaps something ridiculous, but you support it with every method possible. The most common approach to supporting your big claim is indoctrination. Repeatedly share the core idea of your cult with your sick members. It doesn't need to make sense, you just need to hear it over and over again. As the saying goes, if you tell a lie big enough and keep repeating it, people will eventually believe it. Repetition is powerful. For example, during the era of slavery, slave owners constantly reinforced the idea that slaves were inferior, even though all humans are born equal. Over time, this repeated messaging influenced belief and behavior. Similarly, most religions started with claims that sounded absolutely ridiculous by the standard of their time. Despite facing intense criticism, this religion spread their unconventional ideas through repetition and indoctrination. You see this reflects in practice like weekly or even daily worship service, while reinforcing the central propaganda of the group. Now, how to expand your cult? Now that you have your cult already. To grow your cult, introduce a reward system. Often incentivize members to recruit others or spread your cult ideology. Money is an effective motivator, but social status often to work better and it costs you less compared to money. People crave social status. Think about it. Phones, cars, watches, house, private jets are all ways of communicating wealth and importance in Nigeria. In Nigeria, for instance, someone earning 50,000 naira a month might own a phone worth 500,000 naira just to elevate their social standing. While this might seem irrational, it reflects how powerful the desire for status can be. As the cult leader, you can create position or title that boosts member status within the group. Assign roles that give them recognition, even if these roles have no real authority. This will motivate them to remain loyal and actively recruit others. To protect your cult, you must establish rules. For instance, you could make it a crime for members to share sensitive information with outsiders. Alternatively, you could allow criticism but spin it in a way that strengthens The cult unity. Why do people join cults? People join cults because they seek a sense of community and belonging. Often, they are in a vulnerable state, depressed, isolated, or searching for a meaning. Cult offers the illusion of something greater, something more powerful that cares about them. Many people join cults without even realizing it. They are slowly drawn in, often through someone they trust or someone who builds a relationship with them. Indoctrination starts slowly, and before they know it, they are deeply involved. Now, if you're already a cultist, because I don't know, you might be a cultist, I will teach you how to live a cult. Your first step is to free your mind. Stop listening to the cult propaganda. Start learning more about the truth behind the cult claims, the things the cult claims to know. Educate yourself. Challenge the cult ideas. Compare them to reality. Over time, you will begin to feel uncomfortable around them and their propagandas. If the cult won't retaliate violently, if you start distracting yourself from them, if you start distracting yourself from them, then just distract yourself from them and just slowly move away. But if you know that the cult is a very dangerous organization, and if they say that you stop coming to their meeting, they could just decide to kill you, you should just disappear. That's my advice for you. So that's it for today. Kindly like and subscribe. I'll see you in another video.